Welcome back to Daybreak. Look at this. Hail like this that pummeled areas of Collin County can certainly wreak havoc on your cars, but can also damage the roof of your home. Pockmarks like this on shingles can actually lead to leaks, wood rot, and mold. But joining us now to answer questions a lot of you likely have during spring storm season are Kirkwood and Paul Luman of Invictus Roofing and Solar. Guys, glad to have you here this morning.
Thank you for having us.
Yes. So, the city of Allen was warning people that there are solicitors out there. But what are some steps that homeowners really need to take to ensure they're getting the right roofing contractor?
Absolutely. I think the most important thing that homeowners need to look for is, make sure the contractor is local.
Yeah.
To avoid storm chasers, companies from out of town that typically may not come back to finish the work. Second thing that's important is, are they fully insured? Not only carry general liability policy, but also workman's comp policy. That's really going to protect the homeowner in the event something happens while the repairs are being made. Basic things like, do they have a website? And on that website, do they have reviews? What are other customers saying of previous work that's done? And then another thing that I think is important is, are they certified? Do they have a relationship with the manufacturer of the materials that they're putting on? Can they back up the warranty? So those are some of the things that's important for homeowners to look at to protect themselves when choosing a contractor.
Absolutely. Hail damage, is this part of the homeowner's insurance policy, or is this something that you really have to essentially stipulate?
Most homeowners policy, they're going to have commonly covered perils. Wind, fire, hail is one of those commonly covered perils. That being said, especially in heavy hail areas like North Texas, more and more carriers are putting stipulations in those policies. For example, metal may not be covered because of hail damage. So when you do go to your agent, you set up that policy, you really want to have that conversation now. The carrier's trying to mitigate risk, and of course, if again, metal, things like that, talk to the agent about it. And say, hey, here's what my home looks like. Here's the type of coverage I need, and stipulate specifically, I need hail coverage for everything on my roof, everything around my house.
Now, do you think it's wise to contact your insurance company before hiring a roofing contractor?
I really think that depends on your comfort level with the insurance process. If you filed multiple homeowners claims in the past, your agent's probably going to tell you, hey, go ahead and file the claim first, then take your time finding that trusted contractor to partner with. But if this is your first or second time, filing a claim, especially with the hail size that we just had in the Allen-Frisco area, I would actually start with a contractor that really majors in insurance. They understand the process from filing the claim all the way to getting that final payment. Let them partner with you, kind of guide you through the process, and then they'll tell you when and how to file that claim.
Now, obviously, people want to protect their homes, have a really good roof on their house. What type of shingle should people invest in that's really going to protect themselves in this type of Texas weather that we have and experience?
That's a great question. We're seeing more and more storms that are hitting North Texas multiple times a year. The shingle that we recommend would be an ICO, Dynasty, or Nordic, which is a Class 3 or Class 4 shingle. Those are hail impact resistant shingles, and those are good investments for a homeowner to put on their home.
Perfect. And then my last question for you guys is, at what point is a patch job okay, or the time that you really need to get a full replacement for a roof?
I think,
I guess it just really depends.
It really depends. Again, back to the storm that we just had, a patch job would be like putting a Band-Aid on a gaping wound.
Right.
If there is an isolated leak in a certain area, then a repair or a patch, is really all that's needed. But if multiple areas of the roof, multiple slopes are hit, like it is in a large hailstorm, then a repair or patch job option isn't really your best option. The best option is to replace the full roof, get it under warranty, so you have that peace of mind.
Yeah. Contact that contractor and they'll take a look for you. Kevin and Paul, always appreciate your time. Thanks so much for joining us here on Daybreak. Now, for more information, you can go to invictusroofingandsolar.com. They're also on Instagram and Facebook at IVXCOS.